Okay, there's some issues with your selections of your mask, and I pointed that out in a previous video. I forget which tasks I posted because you submitted a few at the very end. Like there's some white in between the flowers here that you need to use your select a mask command. This over here needs to be cleaned up as much as possible. There's too much white around the edges. There's a little chunk of the can brought out over here. Um, uh, Looks like you did a good job on this handle, but over this handle it's not the same. There's a lot of white around that. So look at previous video on that. That's going to show you how to correct that aspect. Um, when we work with the type, let's go where your type is. I think that flowers need to be almost over everything. So I'm not sure. It's almost, yeah, because it's kind of distracting when you have it. So I think you need to have a rose that's all over each of the letters. And when you do that, then you want to make sure that you also come down here to the text, and you'll probably have to add like an outer glow or a stroke. Let's see here, let's do a stroke instead. Yeah, maybe a stroke, for that purpose. Because it just makes, when you add a clipping mask, the text is harder to read. Um, I might suggest that you move Grace to its own layer. The text is too close to the image itself. So what I would suggest doing, I don't have this font, so what I suggested doing is taking Grace, cutting it out. Okay, here. Because what you can do is then I would move like Grace over here, and then I can make it a little bit larger with the flow. And then of course what I can do is then move this down. You might want to explore layer styles. So there's a variety of styles that you can download for free that might help enhance that layer. And then you can automatically apply something a little bit different to Grace compared to